having issues today. Strange. Let's try this again. That better? Hey, is this thing on? Working? I did have a nice week. How was yours? Yo. Good morning. Where I've been asleep in my bed, like a normal human being is. Good morning. It is for me, anyways. Or probably evening for you. You took a week off. I actually took several weeks off, but that was like I've been back since Tuesday now, so I think people are just like only just figuring out that I'm back to full-time streaming now. So what time is it? It's around 7 a.m. 5 minutes past, but yeah. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, I don't know, depending on where you are. Greetings, hello, I think is easier to say. Yes, I did. I did do a little bit of a change. Not having the best hair day today, if you couldn't tell. But that's fine. No, I'm not in Adelaide. And no, I'm not an Aussie. I just live in Australia. Good morning. But yeah, I don't even really know what I'm going to do today, considering I don't have any food left. Didn't do any shopping. But we'll figure it out. Maybe it'll just be a 3-hour knitting stream today. But yeah, I was talking about going to the beach today, but then I realized it's Saturday and there's going to be a lot of people on the beach, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe Monday. Weather dependent. Hi. Good morning. I missed you guys too. A lot. It's good to be back. It was just a bit of a slow start to my streaming, but I did kind of expect that. I haven't taken so long off. Well, 3 weeks, but still. How many degrees it is here? It's around anywhere between 25 and 30 degrees at the moment. And yes, it is Saturday here. White is my color, thank you. I like white. White's a good color. And my new cards finally arrived, so I can start living again, which is nice. Mine is 6 degrees. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not doing that. The time difference is so funny. It's a little bit strange. You get used to it after a while though. I kind of like that I'm the first. So like I get to try everything out. I feel like it's cool that I get to experience Saturday before the rest of the world does. Then I can like call back and go, you know what, this is gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day, guys. And sometimes I can call and be like, nah, go back to bed, don't do it, it's a trap, we don't like it. You're kidding. I'm not kidding. What would I be kidding about? This is just hair supplements actually. I'm trying to like get my own hair healthy again. I've been pretty rubbish to it, so that's my 2023 goal is to make this healthy again. The Hummels are out. Yes, we do like a Hummel short. They're like my favorite shorts. I hope they never break. Do they still make Hummel shorts? Is it still a thing or? Hello, hello. Never have a bad day. You kind of need bad days though. You need bad days to realize what's a good day, you know? You always need the opposite. If you didn't have any bad days, you wouldn't really have any good days. All the days would just be the same. You need something to compare it to, you know? So sometimes it's a good thing to have bad days. Don't tell me that when I'm having a bad day though. How many hours have you spent in the gym? When? Like this year? This year not so many because I didn't work out in the start of Jan. So probably only like, I'd say maybe 15 this year. I know I'm slacking, but I was really sick, so I didn't go to the gym in the first 2 weeks probably. Ish. Nah, but almost. Yes, I am from Denmark. Oh, I got eggs. I forgot I got eggs. I live in Australia, but I'm from Denmark. Good morning. It's funny when I say it's like still a Danish Does anybody realize that? It's like not an English because the English people say like I say it's very Danish. Thank you. Has anybody ever given you a nickname? I have many nicknames. Nila is probably the biggest one, just because it makes sense. It's just like the end of my name. Some people call me Nil. Some call me P. Some call me Pern. And then my dad calls me Mulle, which is really cute. I love that one. Just asking, can you dance? No. Doesn't mean I don't though, but I'm not very skilled in the rhythm department, unfortunately. I still go for boogie though. Pimo. Nobody's ever called me that though. Hottest Denmark girl. I can't claim that one. I don't think you've really seen Danish girls if you reckon I'm the hottest one. And that's not putting myself down. There's just a lot of really attractive girls in Denmark. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. If you're new here, you should go drop me a follow on Instagram as well. If you want. You don't have to. That'd be nice. Skin glowing. I swear it's the sunscreen. My phone's waking up. I'm saying a lot today. You have that Narla vibe from Lion King. Okay. I'm not mad about that. I'll take that. I named one of my cats when I was a kid, Nala. I had Simba, Nala, and I forgot the last one. Jasmine, I think. Wasn't that the names of them? I reckon it was. God, I'm good. Thank you for the roses. Denmark is considered the easiest place to be a nudist. I can see that. Nah, I reckon Brazil would be easy. I feel like Brazil is very chill with nudism, you know. I can see Denmark too, though, but I reckon Brazil is probably bigger on that part. Do you think through evolution our brains are wired to believe in a god? Ooh, that's a big question. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I do think there's part truth in that. It's hard not to when you get brought up with the belief that there is a god, you know. And I got brought up that way, my parents got brought up that way, and I think it's just lessening now, but I think back in the days when we had less access to knowledge and oh, my brain's not switched on yet. What's it called? Information? Science? And all of these things? We're kind of switching on now, but they didn't have access to all of these things, and they didn't know as much back in the day. So back then we were a little bit more gullible to what we were told, you know. So yeah, 100% that had a lot to do with why people believe in God and why we don't really believe in him anymore. Or a lot of people don't anyways. Who was your last boyfriend? My ex-boyfriend? I don't name any names ever on my channels. We don't do that. He doesn't need that kind of attention. You have a cute glow about you today. Thank you. It's I don't know what it is. Are you spiritual? Not. No. I'm agnostic, if that counts for anything. But I'm not spiritual, no. Yes, I am single. You look tired to me. That's never a nice thing to tell someone. Just FYI, if you ever talk to a woman, don't tell her she looks tired. Never goes down well. Don't have them out if you're gonna get mad. I'm not mad. Do I look mad? You're a mess. Okay. I think people need some assurance about the finality of life. People need something to believe in, and I 100% get that. I think that's the reason for a lot of things, you know. We need this sense of belonging and connection with other people. And religion has done that very well for a lot of people. But you can find that in other things as well, like not just religion. You can find it in sports, and you can find it in hobbies and all sorts of things, you know. And I think that's become way more available now versus what it used to be, which could be another reason why people aren't that religious anymore. Thank you. Where are you from? I am from Denmark. Have you ever modeled? No, I have not. Thank you. Prettiest woman I've seen all day. Well, if you just woken up, I guess that's not much of a compliment, is it? Nah, I'll take it anyways. How's my Danish biker doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm excited about taking my motorbike ride out this weekend. Interesting to see if the battery's still on. Otherwise, I'll have to jump start it, which I now know how to do. On a car. Can't be that much harder on a bike. I'm moving to Denmark. Don't do that. I'm not in Denmark anymore. Oh, I mean, if you want to move to Denmark, do that, but not for my sake. I live in Australia. You are a very grounded person. Yes. I don't know. I feel like that's the only way to be. I tried being all the other kinds of ways, but it's too stressful. It's too much drama. I think like once I started removing myself from TV and shitty media and bad people, my life just became a whole lot simpler. And then I became a lot more chill. And now I just don't really have that much to complain about. A woman who doesn't love drama. Look, sometimes drama can be nice as long as it has nothing to do with me. I'll happily listen to it and be like, ooh. But not like media drama, because all of that's always fake. I'll have to be like, I don't know. I don't even know. Someone telling me a story. Like if I go to the hairdresser and she has like a juicy gossip story about someone else, I'll listen to that. Are we related? I don't think so. I don't have much family. So I'd be very surprised if that was the case. You can come to Nashville and party with a hot college bro. No, thank you. But thanks for the offer. Oh, that's so funny. So funny. I haven't watched TV for 20 years. Okay, it hasn't been 20 years for me, but it's been probably 7. When are you due? Congrats. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess we have to wait and see. We'll be a food baby, that's for sure. What are we working with? What do you mean? What are we working with? Ah, my eyes are itchy today. You make me smile. That's nice. That's rude. It's not really rude. It would be rude if you were saying it to a person who like was a bit overweight, I reckon. I'm very well aware that I don't look pregnant, so I don't like it. Just bounces off me. As I said, if you're gonna troll me, you gotta try harder. To be honest, like I hear that one so often. It's such a shitty insult. What would you tell your younger self if you could? Probably just reassure her that everything's gonna be alright and that I'm gonna, like, it gets better. And you're gonna be okay. And then I would just give her a big hug, because little Nillan was struggling. She was struggling for a long time. And I think she just needed love more than anything. And I'd love to go back and give her that. You look 25. I'll take that. Ever had Mexican chorizo and eggs? Yes. I do like that. It's actually my go-to down at my local restaurant. Who told you you can be so cute? My mom. My mom said that. And I've been that ever since. I need to swallow this pill. High maintenance. See, we've had this discussion a couple of times whether or not I'm high maintenance. And I think appearance-wise, like I feel like most people will see high maintenance to be something to do with your appearance. And on that one, it's like a big fat zero because like I don't wear makeup. I don't do my hair. I got no nails, got no eyelashes, got no nothing. So appearance wise, I'm probably as low maintenance as you could possibly get. But personality wise, I'm definitely high maintenance. I just don't hang around with people that can't talk on my level, you know, and don't want to talk about the same things as I want to talk about, or who's not interested in living the kind of life that I want to live. So when it comes to the inside, I'm definitely high maintenance. Outside, very low maintenance. And your skin is thanking you for that. Yes. Intelligent women are attractive to me. Yeah, I think intelligent women are attracted to everyone, I reckon. You're so desperate for art. For art? Not really, I'm not a massive art person. You don't look 35. Well, that's good, because I'm not. How do you find motivation to do sports regularly? I don't do sports, I go to the gym. And I think you have to find, so like whether that be sports or going to the gym, you have to find joy in it. You have to stop seeing it as like a chore or something you have to do. You have to actually like find a way to make it fun and make it something that you look forward to do. Because if it's something that you're excited to do, then it gets way easier to go, you know? Yeah. Because like I honestly have gotten to a place in my life where I enjoy going. I look forward to going most days. And I couldn't be without it now, you know? You seem to be the complete person, beautiful physically and spiritually. Thank you. What's your accent? It's Danish. Yes, I have been to London before. Are you still running for exercise? Yes, I do. So I do cardio every day, sometimes a little and sometimes a lot, but that can change from either running to biking to Stairmasters. Kind of those three I swap in between. I go to the gym to hurt. Yeah, look, I like right when I started out at the gym, that was definitely my main motivator too. I was just so angry and hurt that I just took all my frustration out of the gym. But I'm in a way happier place in my life now, and now I just really enjoy the feeling I get from it. Even if I'm having a bad day, I'm like, I know that going to the gym is gonna help my mood, because like after you're done working out, your body releases all these endorphins, and then you like feel way better. So, have you ever dated a Greek guy? No, I cannot say that I have. I do cardio every day, only cardio. That's fair enough. We all have different interests and goals and whatnot. I like to do both, personally, but that's just me. Did you date a French guy? I have actually dated a French guy. Yeah. Not for long though, but very stereotypically French. That kitchen looks familiar. It's probably because I stand here every day. It's not too late to date one. No, I'm alright. As I said, I'm not dating. Holy guacamole, I was just watching Below Deck, and if I may be so bold, a place/job you would seem to excel at. What's Below Deck? I would take care of you. You don't need to take care of me. I think that's the beauty of it, is that I can take care of myself. Where are you based? I'm based in Australia, but I am from Denmark. You do think it's harder for a female to stay in shape? That's a good question. Look, females in general, and this is just fact, has more fat on them because they have a reproductive organ that they have to protect. So we have a higher body fat percentage naturally. That being said, I don't feel like it's easier or harder for women or men. I feel like it's quite similar. It will be easier for a man to completely like slim down and trim because of the bad body fat percentage, but I don't think it's I don't think just staying in shape is necessarily harder for women. Maybe once they've had kids, that's a completely different area that I don't have much knowledge on. Obviously I haven't had any, so I just know that your body changes a lot there, and that you aren't always capable of doing the things that you were able to before. So maybe after kids, then yes, I do believe it could be harder for a woman to stay in shape than for a man, but before that I think it's quite even. Yes, homo shorts give it away, don't they? The natural look is 100%. That is that's kind of my thing. I'm sure you have great knowledge of kids. Look, I've worked with kids my entire life, and a lot of my friends have kids, but I don't know a whole lot about like a woman's physical body after they have kids. Like, it's easy for me to sit here and say that I think that I'll be working out throughout my pregnancy, whenever that happens, if it happens, and after I have kids. But like, you just don't know. Like, your body like becomes a completely different body once you have kids. Do you think women are more disciplined than men? No, I don't think so. I think, if anything, I would probably say that men are more disciplined than women. Ish. Again, it's really hard to tell though. I feel like it's quite even as well. You look very spicy today. Thank you. Hola, ¿cómo está? Hello. If anyone's new here, feel free to go drop me a follow on Instagram. I'm trying to reach 100,000 followers this year, so we got a bit to go. Très joli. These lemons are terrible. You look comfy. I am comfy. Outside of my boobs being pushed up to my chin, I'm very comfortable. slow today. I am a bit slow today. Look, all days can't be great days. I have the same lemon juicer. Yeah, but the lemons are bad. You know when the lemons are like really hard? These are really hard. Are you looking for a web developer? I do have a website that I'm working on at the moment, but I'm not currently looking for a web developer, no. Hi, Dylan. Oh, Dylan, I got news. You said that whenever I put something on my wish list, I should just send it to you and then you would buy it. Well, I put something on my wish list. Please buy it. Kitchen. Yes, this is my kitchen. Lol. You're designing front and back end of your web page. Yes. Do you feel like you're a success at this point in your life? Ooh. Yes, I do feel that way. I don't feel like I've gotten to where I want to get, but I do definitely feel like I have success at the moment. Yes. Good questions today, Jason. I like them. I did put the phone on there. Dylan needs to be more specific when he makes promises, doesn't he? What do you do? I'm a full-time content creator. No, I know I'm not getting it, but you know, it's worth a try. No, I don't have any boyfriend. I also don't have any pets. I don't have kids. I don't have a husband. It's just me. Do you take hot or cold showers in the morning? Cold. Well, I started off hot just because I'm not a psychopath, and then I go cold. But it's also easier because I'm in Australia. Let me take a rain check on that one. Oh, well, look at that. Dylan going back on his promises. I'll buy that phone for you. I think you've said that a couple of times. Still has not been bought. Hello, how are you? Do you breathe air? Yes, I'm not a fish. Technically fish breathe air too. Did you know that? They get oxygen out of the water. Pretty cool. Where do you want to be in a couple of years? I don't know. I've never really been too fussed on where I am, location-wise. I'm just pretty good right now. I'm happy to be here now. Dylan also said 100 subs. He did. Dylan, you never said you had a budget limit. I am a content creator. I am 28 years old and I'm good today. I'm a bit chill today, to be honest. I don't know. I was a bit sad yesterday as well, which was frustrating, but that's okay. I think just a lot of things have happened lately, and there's just sometimes you have bad days, and that's okay. And I think today I'm still a little bit moody, but it's fine. I'll get better. Do you take ice baths? No, I don't have anywhere to take an ice bath. Why I was sad? I don't know. There wasn't really any particular reason. I think it was just a bunch of smaller things that kind of affected my mood. And then I'm kind of good at just, whenever I have that feeling, I just kind of chill for a bit, you know? But yesterday you jump-started your car. A good thing. I did jump-start my car. The morning was fine, but then, yeah, after the stream it kind of just went downhill. Thank you. Hello, how's it going? We're gonna make some eggs. eggs. And that's pretty much all I have. I got berries. Eggs and berries. Yeah, why not? Or I can make some yogurt. I could do both. We'll do both. I have, however, had some really good workouts this week, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, I think most people notice. But as I said, you can't have good days every day. And that's okay. Do you shop at the farmer's market for fruit and veg? No, I don't. Hey Billy, how are you? I'm glad you guys are still here. I wish I was the kind of girl that went to the farmer's market and got her things, but I'm not. Maybe I will be. Maybe that could be a goal for this year. Go to more farmer's market. I don't think I've actually ever gone to one. How hard is it to become a resident of Australia? It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Hopefully it will be worth it. Worth it though. Can you do a swim photo shoot? What do you mean a swim photo shoot? Looking fine today, thank you. What do you like about Australia? The weather. The weather is amazing. And the nature. The people. The culture. The lifestyle. G'day mate. I hear Perth is gorgeous. I've actually never been to Perth, so I wouldn't know. Crows are going wild today. See. Do the gym. I will do the gym later. It's only bloody 8 o'clock in the morning. Give me a chance to wake up. We need food first, because otherwise my workout's gonna be shite. Can you wear a shirt that covers some... Can you wear a shirt that covers, have some respect for yourself, you newt? What's a newt? I find it funny how wearing something low cut automatically means that you don't have any respect for yourself. I have a lot of respect for myself. I respect myself very highly, actually. Yeah, I want to know what a nude is as well. Nude mean a bad word for a woman. Nude. Nude. I'm going to Google that. Nude. In what country do you use the word nude? Nude meaning. A small, slender-bodied amphibian with lungs and a well-developed tail. That's not bad. I see that as a compliment. Typically spending its adult life on land and returning to water to breed. Ah! You saying I like to have sex in water? That's what a nude is. Cute. I'll be a nude. That's fine by me. Thank you, sir. Hi. Must be Aussie slang. You reckon it's Aussie slang? I've never heard nude before. Thank you. Do you look like Sally Field? I don't know who that is, but thank you. Where in Denmark are you from? A little place called Silkeborg. That's where I was born anyways. Yeah. Love t-shirt. I love the t-shirt too. It's popular on socials. Did you go to Silkeborg Gym? No, I didn't. I was just born there. I grew up in the south of Denmark. But my entire family is from Silkeborg. Silkeborg. I'm currently just making scrambled eggs. I moved to Australia in 2019. Speak real good Aussie, thank you. Been here for a long time, so. Would you ever go back to Denmark? Not if I can help it. Maybe if I got sick or something. Knock on wood. Try some salsa on the eggs. No, I'm okay. Hot. I'll try not to. Thank you for the subscribe, Warkim. I appreciate it. Well, don't just shove it in your mouth. Let it rest. I'm hungry. Not very good at letting things rest. I'll close the door. 2 seconds. There's a bit of hate going on today, isn't there? I guess there always is. It's funny how it also depends what mood I am and how much I read the hate and how much I don't. Would you move for love? I have before, many times. I think I've come to the realization now that like if it's real love, then they'll be happy to move for you as well, you know. It's not just a one-way thing. I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia. I'd move for you. See? Yeah, I think like if it's real love, then it's compromise, you know. And I think the times where I've done it before, it's just been me always moving. Also because I like to move, you know. It's not an issue for me, but yes, I'm here. I'm good. How are you? Yes, I understand Swedish. Do you miss your previous life? Not at all. I wasn't happier in my previous life. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever been happier than I am now. You got something on your stomach. Ha! I do too. Thank you. What? Huh. My TikTok live got taken down. That's so stupid. Hmm. What the hell? Can mods allow links? Yes. What happened? Somebody reported it for nudity. Apparently this is being nude. Does that mean you're losing money? Well, it means that my stream will go a whole lot worse today. It's just people reporting it. There'll be people watching who are just butthurt that I got big boobs and a small t-shirt on. Yeah, my live got banned. I don't know what part of this is nude, but I'm saying it's just people whose butt hurt. Too many elbows. No, that's the weird thing. It says the ban is only until 8 o'clock, so in like 10 minutes. It's just annoying because I can't even like dispute it and say I'm not nude. What state are you living in? I'm living in Queensland. That's so annoying. It's just frustrating because, like, I'm clearly not new. So I don't know who, like, it's annoying that people can just do it and it works. You know, I feel like there should be, like, an actual person that checks and they're like, she's not nude, and then declines the ban, you know? A 10-minute ban. But, like, I'm not nude. So stupid. Good morning. Need smarter AI. They do. Somebody banned it. It's just funny because I definitely feel like I've worn way worse outfits before. And also, this wouldn't have happened if I didn't have large. Had they been small, it wouldn't have been a problem at all. Don't get where people get off that they enjoy just reporting stuff for no reason. Neither. Loving the new hair, thank you. What's wrong with nudity anyway? Oh, you just can't really do it on a platform where there's a lot of kids, which I understand. I'm just not nude. Yes, I did get a haircut. I wore this exact outfit like 2 days ago for an entire 3 hours and nothing happened. The corner only water glass. Like the jars on the fridge. This one? What about it? I really need to do the shopping today. Well, how the comments are just having a little party by themselves. It's alright. You chat amongst yourself. I'll just be here making my breakfast. There's 70% of the rim you can't use. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not. I don't have an issue with that. Don't come at me for asking, just curious, weren't you feeling the beach stream? No, so I was actually going to, but then I realized it's Saturday and there's going to be a lot of people at the beach. And I was like, there's no way I'm doing the stream at literally the day where there will be the most people ever on the beach. So, I was like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till a weekday where there's not that many people down there. Alright. Let's see if we can set this back up. How stupid. Have you dived in the reef? Yes. Well, not dived, I've snorkeled, if that counts. Beach stream would surely get you banned by the haters. Yeah, the beach stream would probably just be for Twitch. I don't think I'll gonna risk that on TikTok. It was for Twitch regardless, because it was for the sub goal that you guys helped me reach. You're back. Yes, sorry. Apparently this is me being naked. Which it's not, but I don't know, I've been reported almost every day that I've been streaming now. Clearly got a lot of haters going on at the moment. To anyone who's hating, I just want to say that I'm sorry if I've upset you and it hasn't been on purpose, and please leave me alone. I'm just trying to make money. Some people need to get a life. Yeah. I just don't want people to like take it out on me. I'm not trying to upset anyone. If they don't like me or think what I'm doing is wrong, they can just scroll on, you know? I'm not forcing anyone to be here, and I'm not being rude, and I'm not being overly vulgar or sexual. I'm just making breakfast and coffee and juices and food. And this is my job now, and if people take me down for that, then I'll lose my income, and that would make me very upset. So please don't do that. There are other ways to make money, but they're not as good. Yes, I am just being me. But yeah, so don't be mean. Chin up, jealous people out there. I know, but I just don't want to. I think being on social media, you're constantly terrified because your accounts can get taken away so quickly. And that would be like my entire job gone. And there's not really any way that you can protect yourself against that. Because, like, it just can happen, you know? It's just really shitty. I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock in the morning here. I wish you could see who was reporting you. That would be nice. Does TikTok have an appeal process if someone reports you for something? They do on your videos, but just now on my live, I didn't get any repeal option, which is stupid. What are your weekend plans? I'm seeing a girlfriend tonight. Going out with her, I think. And tomorrow I might go on a motorbike ride. Shakira number 2. What kind of bike do you ride? I have a Kawasaki Ninja in the garden. Loving the shorts. Thank you. Hummel. Denmark represent. Hello from France. Hello. Hello. Bonsoir. Have you ever tried to eat cereal with a fork from a broken plate? No. Haven't done that. Did you get your egg? I did get my egg. I'm also going to try to do laundry today because when I was in Bali, I gave all my white clothes to a laundromat to get it washed and they ruined it all. I'll have to see if I can save it. Otherwise, I need to go shopping. I haven't gone grocery shopping actually. I got pulled over by a cop on a dirt bike. I didn't know cops rode dirt bikes. I kind of dig that. That's cool. How about today? Do you have a joke for us to listen to? A joke? Oh, I'm not good with jokes. I don't have anything. Sorry. No shit, my first bike was a Kawasaki Ninja. That's cool. That's my first bike too. I'm good. How are you? Did you just buy eggs? Yes, I went down and bought eggs yesterday because I needed it for my HelloFresh. Mine was a Honda. That's nice. I just sold mine. It's so sad to sell bikes. Hey, I feel like that's such, because I was considering selling mine at one point when I really didn't have any money. But I just couldn't do it. I don't know. It's just such a big part of me now. Why don't you ever... No, I'm not gonna go with that one. No, I can't do a belly roll. Oh, if you sell it to get a new bike, that's different. But if you sell it to just like be done, I feel like that's sad. Thank you. Would you ever learn how to belly dance? Probably not, no. Never sold a vehicle. They all get destroyed before I do somehow. Yeah, look, I'm a bit the same. Maybe not so much with my vehicles as I am with my clothes and my items, but I usually always only buy new or upgrade because I've ruined the last part. It was like that with my last car too, actually. It had to go to the graveyard for cars. The dump? Is that what you call it? The wreckers? Which was sad, but at least I knew that I drove it to the very end. Maybe time for a nice cruiser. That would be nice. I wouldn't mind upgrading, but I just don't feel like that's a very responsible choice to make right now. Got a lot of other things I need to spend money on this year, unfortunately. So, without makeup, you're gorgeous. Thank you. I'll be putting makeup on tonight, though, if that means anything. I think. Maybe. Maybe I won't. There's a hot chance that I won't. It's just such an effort. Got a party tonight. It's not a party, I'm just meeting a girlfriend for drinks. We don't really do parties anymore. Too old for parties. Good evening. As I said, I don't think anyone really needs makeup. I think makeup just enhances what you look like. I'm just not a big fan of wearing it, and I've never really fully learned how to put it on either, I don't think. And thank you for the follows on Instagram. We're slowly ticking away at the 100K. Too old for parties, said no one ever. I think I just said it, didn't I? I don't know, I just don't enjoy parties the same way as I used to. Thank you, I appreciate that. I love your outfit, thanks. It's a very, very chill vibes today. Apparently TikTok doesn't. Glammed up photo shoot. I mean, I for one would love to see it. There are some videos on TikTok where I'm done up. It's just very rare. It's very rare that I look like that. Mauritson, that is my last name. Thank you. I'm 35 years old, living in a small town my whole life, partying is over. I think you just change the way that you like to party. See, like I would love to go like to an island somewhere and just set up camp and get drunk with a bunch of my close mates around the campfire. That for me is way more attractive than like going out clubbing in the big city, you know. It's so traumatic. And to be honest, you spend most of your time waiting in lines, and you know, like you're waiting for the cab to get into the city, then you're waiting in line to get into the club, then you're waiting in line for the bar, then you're waiting in line for the bathroom, then you're waiting in line to get a cab home, and then that's it. And you spend most of your night waiting in lines and spending a lot of money. Yeah. I prefer that. I prefer going away somewhere with good people. And yeah, if you want to drink there, that's fine. But other than that, I just like just spending time with good people. Did you stay up past midnight on New Year's Eve? Yes, but that was only because I was on a boat. And I couldn't go to sleep on that boat. I had to wait until I was back in my hotel room. So yeah. I prefer a few friends around a campfire with a nice bottle and doing night fishing. Yes, that sounds fun. I prefer that too. No, I don't have any boyfriend. Just me, myself, and I, baby. And you guys. And 500,000 strangers on the internet. And can I steal you? No. No. If I like boats, I do like boats. I've only ever been on like power boats. I'd love to go on a sailboat once. 500,000, that's weird to think about. I think it's actually, it's almost 700,000, which is actually a fair bit over 500,000. There's my pillows, that's funny. Hi from Amsterdam, hello. How's it going? Thank you for the roses, Blake. I wish I could experience having my DMs and inboxes blow up. I wonder how different society would be. It's a strange feeling, especially right when you go viral, which I did last December. Not this December, the December before that. It's very strange, very strange. A lot of emotions and a lot of serotonin, endorphins, dopamine, all of the good things. But then it's also like, it's quite weird because then it stops, and then you get this like kind of almost weird sadness about not having it anymore. There's a lot of new feelings you have to think about and consider and figure out. Very strange. Do you miss being in Sweden? So I only worked in Sweden. I haven't actually been in Sweden. 700,000 of what? Followers. Would it be too intrusive to us to see the window you're looking through? Yes. Do you gym? 6 days a week, baby. Speak Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo está? So many messages, you can't connect with anyone. A few, but I in general don't really connect with that many people online or in real life, to be honest. I'm an introvert. Too cute to be true. No, I'm true. Do you think a cold country or city makes people pessimistic? Yes. I definitely think there is a truth to people in colder countries in general are a little bit more negative. No, I don't miss Denmark. I miss my family and my friends, but I don't miss Denmark. I'm like trying to build the courage to eat this yogurt. It's a lot of food for someone who's not hungry. Where do you live now? I live in Australia now. Do you shave your legs every day? I definitely do not. I'm actually really lazy with that part. Consider the fact that I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have any, the only times that I shave my legs will be if I go for a photo shoot or if I'm going out, just because it looks bad with my dresses. But other than that, I can't really be bothered. I have really long legs. It takes me ages. This is a really, really big process. But you take photos every day. I take videos for TikTok every day. But that's different. You don't really see my legs there. It would have to be like a proper shoot. Sometimes I go on like content days with friends, and there I have like different photos. Girl being real, I am very real. What part of Australia? I'm in Queensland. Would you date a rock climber with really rough hands? Yes. I got really rough hands myself because I go to the gym so much. Got big calluses, which is not very attractive on a woman. What's a content day? Content day is just where you gather up a whole lot of different outfits and you drive around to different locations and you take photos and videos. I think yesterday someone asked if you wanted to be single for a long time and you said yes. No, like I have been single for a long time. I don't necessarily want to be single for a long time more. How hard is it to move to another country? First time you move to another country is really hard. Second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, it's not so hard. It's the first one you gotta get over. After that, it becomes a walk in the park, really, and then you become a little bit addicted to it. Now it's kind of hard to stay in a country. Would you date a professional gamer? Yes, I think so. Is that why you wear long pants most of the time? It definitely could be one of the reasons why I like long pants. Does your best friend there have a boyfriend? Who? Are you a gamer? No, I'm not a gamer. I don't think I've ever played a computer game, to be honest. Just seen your Instagram pictures, beautiful. Thank you, I appreciate that. And I appreciate everyone who is dropping a follow on Instagram too. We are trying to get to 100K this year, which is a pretty big goal, but we like big goals. Oh, Sleeping Dragon. Sleeping Dragon has a husband, yeah. How tall are you? I'm 5'5" or 165 centimeters. You're naturally pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Your shoe size. I am a 5. I think it's called in most countries. In Denmark, it's called a 36. 35, 36. I got really small feet. Like this big. How has the ecology been doing since the fires back in 2020? Look, I think people, like, don't get me wrong, it was really bad fires and stuff in Australia, but they have fires every year. They're quite used to the fires, so we're all back to normal. There's obviously a lot of the nature that hasn't fully grown back, but that takes years, you know. Do you think a man can be too tall? What do you mean too? Like, me personally, preference-wise? Yeah, probably. And I think they think so too. I've seen some of those like ridiculously tall men, and I don't think they find it fun either because they can't fit into most places. Did going to the hospital in Bali cost you anything? I think it cost me like $300. No, I'm not Dutch. I'm Danish. But a lot of people get those two mixed up. So. On your Instagram, the tiny triangle house, where is that? That's in New South Wales. There's links to where it is in my Instagram as well. Have you been paddleboarding recently? No, I have not. I've actually only been that once where I made a video of it, so I'll have to go again soon. I can't really do it down at the beach unless there's no wind. Otherwise, it's a little bit too tricky. Too tricky. Tricky. Dutch is Holland. Yes, that is correct. Do you come to Italy? Not as much as I'd like to. Italy's lovely. Too many crocodiles to paddleboard. Not where I am. There's actually not that many crocodiles here. You have to go a little bit further north. What's the best compliment you've gotten? I don't know. I get a lot of good ones. But in general, people that compliment me on the kind of person that I am, I reckon. But it usually like from people who know me, you know, not just from people who's basing it off 10 seconds of a stream where I got clothes like this on, you know. People that's been here for a long time or like fully has taken the time to figure out who I am as a person and then give the compliment. I feel like that's a big compliment. You're gonna do your hair at all? Nope, not planning on it. I don't like doing my hair. It's messy vibes all the way. I can understand that. Yeah, it's always nice to be complimented on the person that you are. And I like it when people say that I inspire them too, or that I made their day, or that I've had an actual positive change in someone's life. I think that's cool. Why did you move from Denmark? Because it rains all the time, and I don't like the rain. I feel like insecurities draw people closer together because you find out everyone shares similar feelings or worries. 100%. I think that's one thing that's really cool about growing up, because I feel like when you're a kid or a teenager or a young adult, you think you're the only one running around with all these issues and insecurities and depressive thoughts, and then you become an adult and you realize everyone feels this way, you know? Like you're not alone anymore, and that's a really cool thing about, well, one, becoming older, and two, the internet as well, because I feel like that has provided you the opportunity to very quickly connect with other people that shares similar feelings. Studies show suicide rate is higher where there's always rain. I don't disagree with that. I can very much see how that is true. It is just depressing when it always rains. It is. You sound so South African. I'm not though. I live in Australia, but I'm from Denmark. But I've also lived in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and Denmark. So there's a bit of a mixed thing going on there. I'm sorry, this is too personal a question, but if you're gonna move out of Europe, then why go to Australia? The taxes as opposed to America. It's way easier to work in Australia than it is in America. In America, it's really hard to get work visas. It's hard in Australia too, but not as hard as it is in America. I don't want to leave my kitchen. I like my kitchen. I have a lovely kitchen. I spend most of my life in my kitchen, I'm fairly certain. What do you work with? I work with this. I'm a full-time content creator. I do this on a daily. Come back in like 2 weeks and you'll see my natural hair color. It's this, but just like a little bit more blonde. The other top suits you much better. What top? The kitchen is the people where main people gather. Why are you ignoring me? You piss me off. So there's a lot of comments. I can't answer all of them. And if you ask a question I don't want to answer, I'm not going to answer it. But I'm not trying to piss you off. Yes, I still need a visa. Funny thing is, like, I never realized that you couldn't just freely move to another country. It's actually really hard to move countries permanently. Can I ask how old you are? I'm 28. You look so young yet over 30. And I'm not. So I can't look that young. I'm Nilla. No, I'm not from Frederikshavn. I lived in Copenhagen for a little under a year at one point, and there I lived on Amager-ish. Damn, girl, thank you. I don't think I have a 6-pack at the moment. I don't know what I have going on. I got like an outline of a 4-pack, I think. Why are you always in the kitchen? Because I'm always making food or drinks. And I find it's easier to stream when I have something to do. Otherwise, I would just be sitting and talking, and that would just bore me. At least here I can do something productive with my time. A 4-pack of beers. Probably. I did have a lot of beers on my holiday. Love Copenhagen. Copenhagen is nice in summer. When it's not summer, it's not so nice. You could take us camping. Yeah, but see, the problem with that is just that the signal is usually really bad, so it's really hard to take you with me. Show you the motorcycle. It's out in the garden. I'm not going to take you out in the garden. Streaming tomorrow? No, it's Sunday tomorrow. I don't stream on Sundays. I stream 6 days a week, but Sundays is my day off. It's very important for me to have at least one day off. Yes, it is a Swedish name. I had the best abs of my life on the worst diet of my life. Yeah, that's usually when you're young too, though. And that's usually like when you're like a skinny fat, which is not healthy at all. Say bye. Great job, okay. It is a great job. I like my job. I haven't seen a single sub. Here you go. And then nothing. I'd appreciate a sub. There has been one sub today. But no, today's probably not my best stream. Gonna do anything fun tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go on a motorbike ride. So I'm excited about that. That'll be fun. It's been a hot minute. Ooh. And thank you for the followers, both on TikTok and on Instagram and on Twitch. I appreciate it. If I got a 4-pack, yeah, I reckon. Hey, thank you, Dylan. 3 subs. Big day today. Yes, I'm good today, thank you. How are you? I'm just cruising today. It's a soft Saturday morning start. Love the accent, thank you. I made it myself. How do we give you money? There's a bunch of ways you can support me. You can either give gifts in the streams. You can subscribe. You can go to my Instagram, check out my link tree. There's a support button there, or there's different things that you can subscribe to there as well. Many ways. How often do you train abs? It really varies depending on my workout schedule, but at the moment I'm doing it twice a week. I have to make my gift total an even number. Yeah, I see. Do you meditate? Yes, I do. Every morning. If you get married, how important is the engagement ring? I'm a bit of a strange one when it comes to all those traditional wedding things. I don't really have the whole, oh, it needs to be 3 months salary that's spent on a ring or anything. For me, the ring isn't even that important. I think it's the value behind it. Fuck, you work hard. I think I do. I know a lot of people don't see my work as being work, but for me it is. And I do put in a lot of hours doing what I'm doing. Can't imagine that level of dedication. It's not for everyone. I mean, I still think that what I do is a lot less than what some of the other creators on here is doing. Like, there's a woman that streams 12 hours a day on here. That's next level dedication, if you ask me. I came here looking for eggs. I already ate the eggs. I'm sorry. I'm currently eating yogurt with berries. It's the dedicated that are successful. I agree. Hey! Bless. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. It takes a lot to talk for hours and keep focused on 3 chats. It does take a lot. It does take a bit. It takes a lot out of you mentally as well. I feel like, especially because I'm what's it called? I get drained a lot from it because I don't usually talk that much. So sometimes I can get quite tired afterwards. I'm like, oh my god, I talked a lot today. Level 5. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Dylan, for starting it. And Billy. I'm good. How are you? Jenny streams all day. She has unlimited energy. And yeah, and I have so much respect for that. Like, I really do. I'm not sure that I could do that. What's your interest in men? At the moment, I don't really have any interest in dating men. Or women, for that sake. I don't really have any interest in dating. Have a great weekend. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend too. We're gonna make it a good one. I appreciate everything you do for me too, Dar. Dream job going up. An actress. Aww. Thank you, Billy. a big hype train today. I appreciate that. See, now it's gonna be a good weekend. Keep it up, and I might be able to afford a new phone soon. No, I won't, but still. You're cute today. Thank you. Favorite food is probably just a good old-fashioned steak. I'm a very simple woman. I know people don't believe it, but it's not a whole lot of fuss with me. I like plain colors. I like a good steak, and I just want a drama-free, stress-free, down-to-earth life. That's all I want. I'm not here to do anything else than that, you know. It's just very, very chill, and I like that. And vanilla ice cream, yes. I won't dye my hair blonde again. I'm done with that. Making TikTok lives isn't very down to earth. Do not think so. I think making TikTok lives can be whatever you want it to be. You gotta keep in mind, in my TikTok lives, this is all I do. I stand in my kitchen, I make food, and I talk. This is very down to earth. I think it's as down to earth as it gets. If I was on the table dancing and twerking and doing jumping jacks, then that would probably be another case. But the kind of streams that I do are very, very down to earth, I feel like. You know, that heart move is almost universally European. That's nice, I like that. I'm feeling torn about my hair. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But that's okay. I'm just trying to get it healthy again. I do a mean penguin impression, that is true. No, I don't have my own gym. I go to a commercial gym. What's this live for? I made money. This is my job. I'm a full-time content creator. I'm in Australia, Queensland. Thank you. Hey. Thank you, guys. Level 6. It's been a while since we've been to level 6 in a hype train. For those of you that don't know what's going on with the hype train on TikTok, is over on Twitch. So I don't know if you have a Twitch profile, but if you do, you can jump over there and you can join the hype train that's going on at the moment, which is another way that you can support my streams. We're in Australia. I'm in Queensland. Baby goat impression. That. That's the best I can do. How was your HelloFresh? It was good. It was good. I liked it. Have you been to Adelaide? No, I have not. Bloody Bloke gifted me a sub. I know. How good. We like that. And thank you, Dylan. Looks like someone just got paid. I'm glad you're here. I'm always happy you guys are here. You make my streams a lot better. And thank you for all the follows on Instagram as well. They're like ticking in on my backup. Wait, back it up. The goat impression is priceless. You can clip it out and listen to it again if you want. I grew up around goats. I've spent a lot of time with goats in my childhood. Paydays and nilla days. Love it. My Instagram name is the same name as I have on here, or there's a link in my bio. In my bio on TikTok, I wrote find more of me here and then a little arrow, and like where the arrow points, you gotta click that and then it goes to my Instagram. Hello, welcome. Baby goats, biggest personalities ever. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of like younger slang that I got no idea about. I have no idea what it means. I'm crushing a pulled pork pizza right now. I don't think I've ever had a pulled pork pizza. Sounds strange. Yes, that would be great. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Hang out with your Sumo cousins to solve that. I don't have any. That's a lie. I do have two cousins. I haven't seen them since they were like 5 though. Somebody wants an iPhone 14. Yes, I would like. So I had an iPhone 14 Pro Max, 256 gigabytes. It was lovely. I was very happy about it. And then it got stolen out of my hand in Bali. I'm really sad because now like I'm back to my shitty iPhone 12 and the quality is horrible. Your hair's such a mess, I know. But that's how I like it. I like it messy. It's just, it's me. Is it difficult to be a content creator? Depends what you see as difficult. It's still work. I feel like a lot of people don't think that it's work, you know, and that's definitely a lie. It's still a lot of hours, and it's a lot of sitting behind a computer, and it's still a lot of, yeah, things you don't want to do. It's just a different kind of work, you know. But if it's something that you enjoy doing, then it's not difficult, I don't think. Yes, I did cut my hair. Does your wrist tattoo say something specific? This one is a tattoo for my brother, and this one is a tattoo for Harry Potter. It's funny because it kind of rhymes. Thank you, Dylan. What did you want to be when you were a child? An actress. She got long hairy legs, hairy armpits, messy hair, no makeup. Confirmed. I don't have hairy armpits, but the rest is pretty much confirmed. Apple can trace the phone's location only if it's connected to Wi-Fi or data. And those fuckers put it on flight mode. I'm a writer and photographer. I agree it's a full-time job. Of course it is. But you gotta choose your job, and like I would way rather do this than I would sit behind a desk and work for somebody else. Yes, I am a Harry Potter fan. This girl needs to be out in the bush hunting and making camps. Look, that is where I spend most of my time. So don't you worry, I will be back next weekend, I think, camping. 14 Max Pro, I know. It was sad. It was a very expensive phone too. And it was a present. So I'm very sad that I don't have it anymore. Hi. How much sleep do you need? I run on around 7 to 8 hours. I think I sleep more than most. Maybe. I think everyone needs around 7 to 8 hours though, but yeah. Sleep is very important for me. I take good care of my sleep schedule. Which movie do you think was the best? Goblet of Fire. Hey! Thank you, Billy. And Dylan. You guys are sweet today. I appreciate that. Making my weekend. Which country do you live in? I live in Australia. Australia, baby. I'm a Hufflepuff. Believe it or not. I wish I was one of the cool ones, but I'm not. I'm a plain old simple Hufflepuff. It is 8:50 in the morning here. Hi. If in Australia, could we meet? No, I don't meet with strangers on the internet. My mom raised me not to. Except if it's on dating apps, that's apparently different. Hey, thank you, Dylan. You guys are sweet. Bless. And thank you for the follows on Instagram too. I appreciate it. But everybody's on the internet, so you don't meet anybody. I don't. I live a very secluded life. Believe it or not. Would you ever move from Australia? If I get deported, then yes. But then I kind of have to. So your friends aren't on the internet? What do you mean? Yeah, but like, I've met them in real life first, you know? What do you work as? I work as a full-time content creator. Yes, but it's different if you meet them in real life first. Aww. Guys, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, Billy. Did everyone get paid today or what's going on? Thank you guys, I appreciate that. You don't meet up with people on the internet? No, I don't. I don't have German roots, I'm from Denmark. But we live very close to Germany though. That counts for anything. I said there's no donuts today and now it's blowing up. Yeah, I appreciate that. I think you sparked some fires around the place. What sort of content do you create? All sorts of content, really. Your mom raised you not to meet strangers on the internet, but it's okay to be half dressed on it. Yes. That's not the same at all. One thing is actually putting yourself in danger and the other one is just showing yourself off. It's two very different things. My mom just don't want me to die, which is a fair thing. It was over an hour with no donations or subs, so I had to say something. Well, I appreciate it. It clearly worked. You're all very much appreciated. And thank you, Dylan. Billy's like, what's going on? Yes, I am single. Your mom has right. My mom was right. My mom's a smart woman. But my mom was also very. My mom is beautiful and was beautiful when she was my age, when she was younger. And she also lived her life to the fullest and was doing all sorts of cool things and was proud of the way she looked and flaunting what she had. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm in no way, shape, or form embarrassed about my mom, and I don't think my kids are going to be embarrassed about me either. If anything, we're raised in a generation of women that's just very proud of what we look like. And I think that's a really important way to raise your kids and your daughters. Where are you from in Denmark? I'm from I'm born in a city called Silkeborg. You're very interesting. Thank you. What's your height? I'm 5'5" or 165 centimeters. And I'm 28 years old. So yeah, I think that whole, oh, your mom would be so disappointed is rubbish. I think if you have good parents, they support you in anything that makes you happy. Best places to visit. There's so many places in the world, man. All of them. All of them have something special. Thank you, guys. I don't know what that means, sorry. You don't say anything about eye, really. What do you mean? No, I don't have blue eyes. I have very brown eyes. How long will you be on here? An hour more. No, it wasn't porridge. It was yogurt with berries. And I'm done now. I've had 2 breakfasts today and I'm very proud of myself. I don't serve. Are you asking if my mom is longing for distant places? No. I don't have any kids now. I also don't have any pets or any boyfriend or husband. Thank you for the roses, Jeff. Penilla's Instagram link is in her bio. My Instagram link is in my bio. So if any of you would like to follow me on Instagram, feel free to. You can just go to my bio and click the little Instagram symbol, or you can just type my name in. I'm also on like pretty much every other social platform you could think of. Come to the UK. It rains a lot in the UK. Do you know what? No, I don't know what that means. Yeah, but they're light brown and they're absolutely matched to your complexion. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are sweet today. I wasn't really sure how the stream was gonna go. It's so funny because I can usually match it to my mood. And some days I'm just like, oh, I really don't feel like streaming today. But then I always kind of go, well, at least I can just start. And then if I'm in a really shitty mood and it doesn't change, then I can always just end the stream early. And then once you get started, it's not that bad. And then you just kind of keep going. And I have the same with the gym, because yesterday I really didn't want to go to the gym. And I was feeling a bit down in the dumps. And I actually went to bed, and I was like lying in bed, and I was like, I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. And then I was like, you know what? If you just put on your shoes and your workout fit, and then you go to the gym, and if you still don't feel like doing anything when you're at the gym, you can go back home. And I did that. And by the time I got there, I was like, no, I'll do an exercise. And then I got one exercise, and then another one. And then I ended up doing a whole workout, and then I felt a lot better. And I had a really good workout, actually. So this proves you just gotta take a little step. Just start it. Got to go. Take care. That's all good. Thank you for joining. Can't improve on perfection in the gym. Oh, I'm far from perfect, but thank you. I appreciate that. Why were you feeling unwell? I was just a little sad. Sometimes we get a little sad, and that's okay. Some self-motivation. I like it. I think it's more discipline than it's motivation, to be honest. Because there was zero motivation in me yesterday. Or this morning, to be honest. You know yourself more and more. I do know myself very well. I have been to England. I just don't really like the weather there either. But I don't mind England. I think England's very lovely. I have to go enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, Billy, and thank you for all of your support. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. On those slow start days, I find the early workout is just what I need. It's not a bad idea, but I stream early in the mornings. I have to work first. Would you recommend someone to be a content creator? Only if I knew that they would fully enjoy it. Like, this lifestyle isn't for everyone, and like, I have, for example, some of my girlfriends that are quite insecure, and I probably wouldn't recommend it for them. At least not until they get a little bit more secure in themselves, because it can be a very challenging thing to do. The way that I do it, anyways, because you're a victim for a lot of hate every day, you know, and that can be very hard on your self-esteem and your life, really. So no, I don't recommend it for everyone. Why would you feel sad? You live in a beautiful place, you have an amazing shelter, you can buy whatever food you want, you're going to the beach for a day vacation. I know, and look, trust me, I have these feelings too. So whenever I have a bad day or sad day, and I'm like, I really shouldn't have anything to be sad about because I have the most amazing life on this planet. But that doesn't mean that you aren't allowed to feel sad once in a while, you know? You are allowed to feel sad if that's what your body is telling you that you are. And you're allowed to sit with that. And just because you're a very blessed human being and that you have so much more than so many other people doesn't mean that you're not allowed to have bad days, you know? You can't only just have perfect, great days, you know? So yeah, I am very aware that I have such a beautiful life and nothing to technically be sad about, but sometimes you just are, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. For sure, but remember, millions would love to have what you have. But that's what I just said. I know this. But this is the same with like with trauma, for example, and people are like trauma comparing, and like, just because my trauma isn't necessarily as bad as your trauma doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to feel upset about my trauma, you know? Like, just because I have more than most doesn't mean that I'm not capable of having days where I'm a little sad. But trust me, I am aware that I have an extremely blessed life. And it is also very rare that I have bad days, and it's very rare that I even mention that I have bad days because I get comments like this, you know. But I should be allowed to share my feelings and my moods regardless of how good my life is, you know. And I still have my things to work through. Life isn't always perfect. I'm from Australia, but I live in Denmark. Everyone has bad days. No one has a perfect existence. Yes, that is true. I get sad quite a bit, but I always try to remind myself. I got sad a lot more when I was younger. And I think especially like for a person having quite a lot of trauma when they were younger, that never really goes away, you know. And as much as I feel like a very healed person now, you still just have days where you get a little bit sad and you can't really explain it, but it's just like a feeling of the past, I think, that kind of just comes over you, and sometimes you just gotta sit with that and be okay. Today is not my best day. Looks a really sweet stream and chill time. I am very chill. People look at you and ask, how's this girl having a bad day? It's unfair and unrealistic. Don't set yourself up for disappointment by giving chat too much credit. No, but I also don't want to be real on here, you know? I completely understand where these comments are coming from as well, and how people can think that it's ungrateful of me to be sad. But it's important discussions to have as well, you know? That everyone has bad days, and just because they're well off or having great lives doesn't mean that that's not okay. We're here for you to share your feelings. Never let anyone make you feel bad for sharing. Thank you, Dylan. Have you had anxiety because of trauma? Yes, a lot. But not like the typical form of anxiety. It's more a social anxiety. I understand. I have leukemia and Crohn's, fighting throws every day, but I always try to distract myself by saying something positive and try to get it out of my mind. That's good. I hope you do, because that sounds like a very tough battle you're going through. For sure, I lost my father back in April, 65 years old. That's young. I'm sorry for your loss. It's ignorant to think people can't be sad because they have XYZ. I can relate. You seem really chill and calm. Thank you. I try to be. And I'm also just trying to be real on here. As much as this is part thirst trapping, I am also just, as I said, very grounded, and I am just here to chat, and I hope I can help some people by having some good discussions and spreading some positivity and kindness in the world. Thank you, Dylan. I've had social anxiety for years. It got so bad I used to never go to school when I was younger. Yeah, it can get really bad. I try very hard to not let it get too bad, because if you don't push yourself outside of your comfort zones when it comes to social anxiety, I feel like you just spiral out of control, and then you're very much alone. So I do try to put myself in social situations as much as I can, even though I don't like them. Yes, I do have Instagram if anybody would like to join over there. What I would say to my younger self, I answered this earlier, I think honestly I would just tell her that everything was going to be okay. And I'd give her a big hug, because little me was just, she was very sad, and she didn't really think anybody loved her. So I'd probably just tell her that she was loved and that everything was going to be okay, and then just hug the shit out of her. She probably wouldn't let me because she was a little tough cookie, but I'd do it anyways. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Best way to fold a kitchen towel? I don't know. I do this when I get a little bit shy. Who was you talking about? What do you mean? Younger me? Little me. Little me was a vibe. She was very troubled. I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia. Familiar. Thank you. My spirit animal. My favorite animal is a penguin. Oh, are we getting a cooking video? Not today, because I've run out of food. So it's just me today. No, I wasn't an emo youngster. I was just a very uncool youngster. Yes, penguin. I love penguins. I always try to make others smile, and that pops off on my state of mind. You should go skydiving or something crazy to go get your blood pumping. I went skydiving last month, actually. I do a lot of high adrenaline things as well. I do have a killer penguin impression, thank you. Why the penguin? That's a silly little love thing for me. Because penguins find who they want to be with, and then they give them a rock, and if the female accepts the rock, then they stay together for life, even if one of them dies. And I think that's really cute. And they're also just adorable when they fall over. Hey, thank you. No makeup. We don't do makeup. They are good at sliding. It's like a proposal. It is. And then they keep the rock for the rest of their life. And I just think that's adorable. So yeah. What's a memorable growing pain from 2022? Ooh. Ooh. There was a lot of lessons in 2022. I got scammed by a lot of people. Well, not a lot, but a fair few. Probably not to be so trusting. Why do your eyes look so sad? I think I'm just a little bit sad. It's not like sad, it's just a little, I'm just a little off. So penguins are pretty fucking cool. Penguins are cool. How did you get scammed? Oh, I just, there was a bunch of stuff with like my visa agent last year that just went horribly wrong, and I lost a lot of money. Yeah, a bunch of different ways. Been scammed a lot in my life. I'm a very trusting person when it comes to a lot of things, which I should probably stop being. But I don't like being like one of those overly skeptical people. Always be a suspect if money or anything is involved. Yeah, I need to get better at that. No, I haven't been crying. That's what I'm saying. It's not that kind of sad. I'm just a little blue. A little blue. How come you chose Australia and not stayed in Denmark? Because it rains all the time in Denmark. I don't like the rain. Thank you, Dylan. At the time it was around, what was it, around 7 grand, I think. I hope 2023 will be a better year for you. Look, 2022 was a great year. I got 0 complaints about 2022. I do hope 2023 is going to get better, but yeah, no, I wasn't complaining about last year because it was a great year for me. Probably the best year of my life, to be honest. Denmark has a city called Middelfart. I know. How funny. But it's funny because fart in Danish means speed. So like we have street signs where it's, you know, those signs that says your speed. So in Denmark they just say your fart. Or top fart, also pretty funny. Thank you. I'm 28 years old. Is Denmark expensive to travel to? Yes. Wait, is top fart real? Yes. It's like top speed. Or fart limit, also a thing. It's pretty funny. Funny you say that. The sun has been shining for 2 whole days in the entirety of 2023. Yeah, look, not surprised. Not surprised. You should try and get a hold of... I don't know who that is. One time I was in Denmark 2 times and no times to the rain. That's wild. That's like unheard of, really. Nah, if you go in like June or July, you should be lucky enough to get a couple of days where it doesn't rain, but the rest of the year is basically just rain. What did that say? Hold up. I don't know what that means. What makes or what would make you happy? What makes me happy is watching the sunrise in the morning. And dogs. I love dogs. And an empty gym. There's no better feeling than going to the gym and there's no one there. I saw someone behind you. I don't think you did, but okay. Check him out, he might invite you. Okay. Bro, do you get bloated? I do get bloated a lot, actually. It's a thing. But I also eat a lot at the moment, and I probably don't eat as healthy as I probably should. I'm in New Orleans and it rains here always for a week or 2 at a time. Yeah, see, that's just depressing. I don't think I could do that again. Stay away from bread. In general, I don't eat a whole lot of bread. I do eat a whole lot of potato though. Damn, you got hotter in 30 minutes. Did I? I don't know how that happened. Would you name your dog Penguin? I probably would. That's not a bad idea. Are you are a potato. Okay. What kind of potato? A sweet potato? Where do I better go to Denmark to look beautiful places? I recommend going to Copenhagen. Copenhagen's nice. Shira and Tiela. That's cute. If I suffer from back pain, a little bit, but it's like lower back pain, which is most likely because my form isn't that great in the gym, and I lift quite heavy. No better feeling than walking straight against the 40k when gasping for air while you get a free shower. That does sound like a great feeling. Can you talk Danish? What would you like me to say in Danish? If you go to Denmark, go to Crazy Daisy and Wine. I think we spend too much time on Crazy Daisy and Wine. Believe it or not, I got a criminal record for that from that place. Good times. Both on the floor. And yes, I am representing Homo Shorts at the moment. Since you suggested it yourself, the way you're dressed, beautiful memory. Wait, okay. Is criminal records a good time? No, I wouldn't recommend it for anyone. Are all Danish women pretty? Yes. Still a very beautiful smile. My smile hasn't changed much. Are you streaming on 2 platforms? I'm actually streaming on 3 platforms, believe it or not. I stream on Twitch, on TikTok, and on YouTube. Hey, thank you, Bong Diggity. Jeg elsker den måde, du kigger på mig. There you go. That was Danish. Should go to Parkman. I'm not a massive fan of football, so I wouldn't be going there now. How old are you? I'm 28. 28, baby. Just a baby. Why I went to Australia? I didn't like living in the rain. It's not as so much the cold as it's the rain for me. Yes, you can find all of my links on Instagram. There's also a link to my Discord, which is free. And if you join that, then you get notified every time I post anything or when I go live. I already said that in Danish. Just gotta listen. Yes, I am by the ocean. I'm like a 5-minute walk from the ocean, which is very nice. I love it very much. Any bucket list things you want to do before hitting 30? I've done most of them, to be honest. There's not a whole lot left for me to do. There's a couple of hikes I want to do. Maybe diving. Doesn't have to be before 30 though. Any experience travel-wise you would recommend? Get insurance. Travel insurance is a smart idea, guys. Take it from someone who never had one. Thank you. So now you can fight all kangaroos out there and sharks and dog-sized spiders. Yes, I'm a very skilled woman. Hey, someone subscribed to my YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. No, I had this top on 2 days ago. Thank you. Does Australia have a lot of great white sharks? Part of Australia does. What happened with travel insurance? Nothing happened with travel insurance because I didn't have it. Have you ever been here in the US? Yes, twice. Have you thought about what your goals are for this year? No, I've been flat out. I was going to do it tomorrow on my day off. I like your shorts. Thank you. I like them too. Are you hours in front or behind? I am hours in front. Australia is first. Everyone else is last. We're a whole day ahead. And thank you for the follows on Instagram. I appreciate it. It's a slow ticking away, but it's okay. Travel insurance apparently doesn't cover sandstorms in Arizona. I had no idea. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, we are in the future. So if you want the lotto numbers, just call me up. I'll let you know. You have nice eyes. Thank you. Do you not get bored answering these stupid questions? Not really, to be honest. Not as much as you'd think, anyways. There's just way too many dudes and too many platforms to even have a simple conversation. Disagree. The next great day will be the day nobody focuses on only parts of your body and instead focuses on the whole motherfucking thing. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. What made your parents not able to give enough love? There was another person who needed it more than me. Had a good week of working out, so I'm spoiling myself / ruining by having pizza for dinner tonight. Pizza isn't that bad. You can still have pizza even though you're working out. How many times did you break someone's heart? Not a lot of times, actually. It was more the other way around. I still haven't gotten my citizenship / residency in Australia, so I couldn't tell you. Very hard so far. Hi. Greatest thing you've ever done? I've done a lot of great things. I taught a kid how to walk, which was really cool. I worked at the dog shelter in South America, saving street dogs. I've taught disabled people how to ski. I've been an organ donor and a plasma and blood donor for the last 7 years of my life. Done a lot of charities. I've done a lot of personal development things, which was cool. I've held speeches and I've skydived, I've river rafted, I've bungee jumped. What else have I done? I've done a lot of cool things within my career as well. Have you done anything useful? That depends what your view of useful is. No, I'm not married. And no, I'm not 20. Would you dare to have a stand-up show? See, I personally think I'm hilarious, so yes, I would. My CV is big. You look even better than yesterday. Bless, thank you. Thank you for being a blood donor. You're welcome. I think it's a very rewarding thing to do. Do get a skydiving license, you'll love it. I actually considered doing that because I've skydived a couple of times now and I just think it's so much fun. You're a little funny. I'm a lot funny. What's the feeling of jumping out of a plane? It's the most intoxicating feeling, really. Like, you can't really explain it. It's just so wild. The adrenaline that pumps through your body. Too personal to ask your blood group. I am A positive. What time is it now? It is 9:27 in the morning. Where in Australia do you live? I live in Queensland. Any words in French? Bonsoir. Baguette. No. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that. Blood transfusions are important. So are organ donation. So I highly recommend everyone to be an organ donor if they can and if they're willing to be one. Yes, it is 9 in the morning. Yes, there is a link in my bio. It's just a little Instagram symbol. The little emoji is pointing right at it, actually. So you just go to my bio and then the emoji is doing this. Then up here, there's a little Instagram symbol. Love your Instagram, thank you. Can you tell how fast you're falling? Yes, there's a lot of wind. In the beginning, it's not so hard, but you obviously pick up speed the further you fall. And like in the end, this is like saliva going everywhere. Your voice is cuter than you, thank you. Where are you from in Denmark? From Silkeborg. Dove head first into the shallow end once, been in a wheelchair for 10 years. Thank you for making me get up and turn your stream off. Little funny, not that funny. But nice try. I love that top. Too cute to be true. No. Until terminal speed is reached, skydiving is amazing. Correct. I love skydiving. It's a lot of fun. I've made it a pact with myself that I'm going to do it every 10 years. Would you recommend Australia for a wee British lad? I would, yes. I would recommend Australia for everyone. I think Australia is the best country in the world. Can Australians detect your accent? Definitely. I feel like everyone can detect my accent. Sometimes I can like hide it for a bit, but eventually it always is like, oh, you have an accent. Where are you from? And I'm like, damn it. Almost had it. Yes, I have jet skied. I love jet skiing too. Yes, I got all of the links. You can find all of them on Instagram. On the gram. You say dough as dough. Yeah, I know. Dough. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Come to Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam multiple times. I love it there. Would definitely go again. Aussies have the best accent though. Though. They do, though. Your content is amazing. Thank you. I put a lot of effort into my content, so I appreciate that. I have not cuddled with a crocodile now. I love your total honesty. Thanks. I do try and keep all of my streams completely real and honest. I think that's the only way to go about it. And I feel like it also, I don't know. Yeah, it's more real, and I feel like people appreciate it more because they get to know me and not some made up fake version that I put on just to stream, you know. There's no links. There is a link tree in my Instagram bio. You just gotta click the Instagram symbol in my bio. How can someone be cute, adorable, beautiful, and sexy all at the same time? I don't know, but hi. Thank you. That's sweet. What's the best place to be in Copenhagen? Look, I personally, and I know this is very touristy, but I really like Nyhavn. No, I don't game. I'm not a gamer. I'm just a chatter. I chat a lot. I'm from Ireland. Hi Ireland, how are you? I have not broken my blender. Nope. I just didn't buy any vegetables. If I would ever do a gaming night, probably not. I'm not a gamer. I've never gamed. Wouldn't even know how to use a joystick. I lived in Australia for 3 years now. And for anyone looking for my Instagram, my moderator has just pinned it in the comments. So you should be able to either click that or just search that and you'll find my Instagram. Have you ever been in love before? I have. Hi from Byron Bay. Hello. I know you kick your kettle when you use it. I can't kick that high. Are you a drinker? Not really, no. You look happy today. Me thinks you find a special someone over Christmas and New Year period. No. I was actually just talking about how I was a little bit sad. Yes, I do stream often. I stream 6 days a week for 3 hours a day. Thank you. I love all your videos. I appreciate that. Please do feel free to drop a like or a comment if you like them. That helps my videos do better. How many boyfriends did you have? I've had four. 4 boyfriends. I do believe I'm just not focused on love right now. I'm very focused on me, because I do think that was part of the reason why it didn't go the first 4 times, was because I didn't fully love myself, I think. Do you think you need an introvert or an extrovert boyfriend? An extrovert, unfortunately. It would be a lot easier if it was an introvert, because it would be quite similar to me. But I feel like if I had an introvert boyfriend, we would just be at home all the time. And we would never actually push ourselves to go outside. So I think what would complement me the most would probably be to be with an extroverted person. Yes, you have to be selective. No, I haven't seen that. Thank you. No, I don't know what that is either. So are you an introvert? Yes, I am. Very much so. And a proud one of that. Like, I'm not embarrassed about being an introvert. I quite like it. Do you read books? I read a lot of books. Yes. I love reading. It's very Instagrammable. Introverts are the best. I like introverts. They're cool. They're a vibe. Thank you. And thank you for being here. And thank you for the follows on Instagram as well. We have 25 minutes left of today's stream. My breakfast was good, thank you. You get better and better, thank you. I was an introvert up until recently, and now I can't stop or say no. Look, it's a positive thing to push yourself to go out and be social, even if you're an introvert. It can just be very hard because you prefer to be at home. I'd say I'm a little both. I enjoy my alone time, but still enjoy going out with friends when they ask. Yeah. I think. See, the thing is, like, I got a lot of plans next week with a lot of different friends of mine. And I'm already stressing about it because I know that it's like, that's a lot of days I have to hang out with a lot of people, and I'm just not used to that, and I'm like already anxious about it. So that's one very real reason that you can tell that you're an introvert, because you're just not looking forward to it. I love seeing my friends, but not so close together. I'll take like one person a week. It's the perfect amount for me. I think best of both is best. Oh, 100%, but you can't really choose, you know. But you can definitely work on becoming better at both of them. Because I do also think that, like, I do think a lot of extroverted people would benefit of learning how to be by themselves for a bit, you know. Many of my extroverted friends struggle when it comes to not having anyone around, and I think that's not healthy either, you know. I think it's very healthy to be able to be by yourself and not always rely on having someone around. Yes, please don't hate on my community. I love my community. I love all of you guys. You mean a lot to me. Okay. But yeah, no, I go out a lot by myself, and I think that's really cool and a really powerful thing to be able to do. You know, like I'll go for dinner by myself, or go to the cinema, or yeah, a bunch of things. It's like you said, your friends are insecure, so you mind like children that way. I don't get nervous around children. I didn't say my friends were insecure, but I just feel like they're things to be learned for both introverts and extroverts. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I used to do that before the crime rates increased. As far as I've heard, the crime rates has actually gone down. I love to go to the cinema on my own. So do I. Last time I went, I actually went without shoes. I was so crazy. I was just like in my pajamas with a big popcorn. It was fun. No, I'm not a model. Absolutely nothing wrong with going to the cinema for yourself. It's a little bit sad as how beautiful you are going alone to the cinema. See, I don't think it is. I think we need to stop putting it down to it's sad if a good looking person is by themselves. It has nothing to do with your appearance of whether or not you should be on your own. I think it's really cool and beautiful and independent to be able to take yourself out and do something fun without having to rely on someone going with you. And that doesn't have anything to do with your appearance. Hello, Anthony, how are you? They confess their own. I don't know where this chat's going. It's now 1:40. Nothing to do with your appearance. I would rather look to you than being alone. I'm confused. What's going on? Are we talking about me? I didn't assume who anybody was. It's true about Brussels sprouts. Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to go to the cinema barefoot. Look, fair enough. Barefoot is probably a little bit extreme, but definitely do try to go to the cinema by yourself because it's actually quite fun. You can find all of my links on Instagram, and there's a link to my Instagram in my bio. You know the drill. And otherwise, I have the same name on all of my platforms, so it should be pretty easy to find. We don't have nachos over here. I've never understood that you guys have nachos. Where are you from? I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia. We also don't have sweet or savory popcorn. We just have salted popcorn. We don't even have butter on our popcorn over here. What's the main brand of crisps over there? I don't know. Like in general or at the cinema? In the cinema. No butter, shocked. I know. I've always wanted to try it, but I've never had the opportunity to. I've been in Australia for 3 years. My name's Pernilla. And thank you for all the follows. I haven't even seen what we were reaching on TikTok. Not bad. Not bad. You're gorgeous. Thank you. Movie butter popcorn is the bomb. I could imagine. I'm in Queensland. Where do you want to be in the year 2023? Well, I would love to get my visa for Australia. That would be a relief for me. Thank you. I don't go to the cinema that much, so I can't really tell you about the prices. It's been a very long time since I've been, actually. No, not a very long time. I went and saw, what's it called? Avatar was the latest one I saw. I reckon I have a 4-pack at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can kind of see the outline of the last two, but you would look good in my Bentley. Do you have any big snakes there? Yes, a lot. And yes, Avatar 2 was really good. I cried a lot. Thank you, I appreciate that. Uh-oh. It's so funny, I can always see when it's the end of my stream because my phone starts wigging out. Because I can't actually hold a stream for that long. You see, it would be better if you would have a shoulder to cry on. Nah. We don't need shoulders to cry on here. Is the phone overheating? Yeah, it's also running out of battery. Favorite food? A good old plain steak. Also, I gotta pee. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Do you often make Danish food in Australia? No, I do not. At all, actually. I've never been a big fan of Danish food, believe it or not. It just wasn't my thing. And I want nachos. Look, same. Nachos are good. I have a tattoo for my brother, and then I have a tattoo for Harry Potter. It just says always, and then it has the Deathly Hallows in the A. What's the point of this? This is my job. This is how I make an income, believe it or not. So, I'm working. Yes, I did wash my hands. I'm a good girl. It's nearly midnight. That's alright. Are you chatting on multiple platforms? Yes, I am chatting on both Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. What caused my brother's death? He had a lung disease called cystic fibrosis. Did you hear they're planning to refilm all the Harry Potter films? I feel like there's so many rumors about Harry Potter and they never become true, so I'm not getting my hopes up for anything. And also, you shouldn't mess with perfection. I did used to play a Harry Potter game on PlayStation back in the day when I was a kid. Cystic fibrosis is horrible. Yes, I am very well aware. Sorry to hear about your brother. That's okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I haven't seen The Last of Us. No, I'm not married. Did you hear that the Harry Potter author passed up having a family since she's so busy writing the books? No, I didn't hear that. How will you make your stream better? I don't know. I don't know yet. I quite like my streams as they are. Need to get into TikTok lives as a job. You should. It's a fun time. My plan for the rest of the day, I got some work to do, and then I'm going to the gym, and then I am meeting up with a friend tonight, a girlfriend. Who has cystic fibrosis? My brother had cystic fibrosis. You say you're from Denmark, but your accent is 100% Australian. I can guarantee you it's not 100% Australian. A lot of Australians would be very mad if you thought my accent was 100% Australian. Yeah, it's a good plan. So besides going back home, do you see yourself taking another longish trip? Maybe. I don't know yet. Also depends on the weather, on my finances. I will go to Denmark in June. I like the sound of your voice. Thank you. I'll pay you to go around the world with me. Sheesh, that's not a bad deal. Have you been bitten by something already in Australia? No, I have not. Maybe do some tour streams, take your streamers around your area. Tourist guide kind of thing. Yeah, the signal is just not very good over here, so it's really hard to do that because it'll drop in and out. No, I've never been bitten by a spider or a snake. Knock on wood. Would you consider coming over to Canada? I've lived in Canada for a year. So yes, I would. I have a really good friend over there that I was just talking to the other day about coming to visit her, actually. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Craziest purchase I've ever made. Believe it or not, I'm not a big spender. I think the biggest thing I've ever bought was my car that I have now, and that was like 10 grand. But it was big for me. So yeah, my car, my little Suzuki Jimny. Yeah, I'm more of a... I'll spend money on like memories and stuff, but it's always very, yeah, small. No, I'm no good at painting. But I could try, definitely. Yes, I have a Suzuki Jimny with a little rooftop tent on it. It's the cutest thing. It has a little fridge in the back. A little like shelf system. It's just my pride and joy, really. No, I don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I am single Pringle. And thank you for all the follows on Instagram, guys. I appreciate it. We have officially 8 minutes left, so we are nearing the end of today's stream. So if you got any last questions you would like to that you'd like to ask, you gotta ask them now. Get a skydiving lesson. I might. Where are you located? I'm located in Australia. Queensland, baby. Are you married or single, or where in Canada did you live? I am single and I used to live in British Columbia in a little place called Sun Peaks. It was amazing. And I'm 28. No, we can't marry. Unfortunately, I drive a... Fair enough. Well, I drive a Suzuki Jimny and I ride a Kawasaki Ninja. So, there you go. No husband, no kids. Sun Peaks is sick. Sun Peaks is sick. I love Sun Peaks so much. I had the best time there. Have a great day. Thank you. I hope you do too. Happy to chat with you. This was the first time watching. I'm happy you joined. It means a lot to me. All of your support has been amazing today and I very much appreciate it. Hey! And I love how this always comes in the end. That's why I'm like, okay, this is the end. We're going to start streaming. And then everyone's like, no, don't go. That's cute. I like it. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, you should definitely go follow me on Instagram too. And you can go join my Discord. There's a Discord link in my link tree, and there you get notified every time I stream or every time I post something. And that way you don't miss me next time I go on. I am on a lot. So you can see me pretty much every day, except tomorrow. You can't see me tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. Got one day off a week. Hey, we got a hype train in the last 6 minutes of our stream. That's cute. Thank you guys. Do you do a lot of sports? I go to the gym a lot. Do you feel loved? I do feel loved, yeah, very much so. And I know you're not supposed to feel love from the internet, but I do. What can I say? It's a nice feeling. It is, especially when people want to support you. How old are you? I'm 28. 28. Have you ever had an Italian boyfriend? I have not, no. Do you feel lucky? Yes. Can I take you out? I don't go out with strangers on the internet. And I'm also not currently dating, but thank you. Do you ever feel weird with all these interweb people wanting to marry you? I don't think they actually want to marry me, you know? I think if I actually was like, okay, come to my house, let's get married, boom, they would be like, oh, no, you know, like, I got a girlfriend. So, yeah, no, I don't, really. I know it's just, it's all banter. It's fine. No, I am actually based on the Gold Coast. Two hype trains to start your weekend. I know, I'm very blessed. Very blessed. I don't think I've ever had 2 hype trains in one stream before. Yeah, look. See, I told you, I'm funny girl, funny bitch. Last app check. They're hiding now because I've eaten, but yeah, they're still there inside. This girl flappy as hell, decent stomach. Thank you. Have I had to? Oh, I didn't know. You probably know better than me, Dylan. I never thought about marrying you. Okay, Jesus. Don't have to be rude about it. Absolutely stunning. Thank you. I very much appreciate each and everyone for joining in today. It's been it was a different kind of stream today. Very chill. Also didn't have a whole lot to do because I don't have any food. But I appreciate it nonetheless. So you should definitely come back the day after tomorrow when I'm back on. Hopefully the streams will start taking off again and we'll be back to where we left off. You know? But we still got 3 minutes left. I have this like weird obsessive thing that I can't go before it says 3 hours exactly. Have a great weekend. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend too. Yeah, it'll be a good one. We could skydive and say our vows. Very hard to speak while you're skydiving. It's more just screaming, really. Thank you, Jessica. Do you have a job outside of content creation? I do a fair bit of marketing on the side too. Not jumping, fair enough. Yes, I am a woman. Last I checked. Bro, you really do have nice hair. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good marketing content. I try. Not a lot. Not a lot. I'm about to leave, and I swear every time I'm about to end my stream, my numbers always go up. It's very frustrating. Can I see your eyes? You can't see my eyes. They're right here. Yes, but I do have to go because I also promised myself that I wouldn't go over 3 hours because that just becomes a little bit too much. When does bulking season start? I usually start bulking around February, March. So that's gonna be exciting. We'll get chunky again. Remember my chunky time? You've probably forgotten what I looked like when I was chunky, but we'll be back. We'll be back, baby. Sleep tight, thank you. It's just wild. Every time, every damn time. I think it's maybe because I'm getting more excited. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I do have things and stuff to do today. But thank you so much for joining my stream. I appreciate all of you so much. So thank you for the likes, for the comments, for the support, for everything, even for the hate. It all helps. So please keep going. I'm gonna say one last time. If you haven't done it yet, please go follow my Instagram. It is much appreciated. Other than that, I'm not back tomorrow because it's my day off, but I will be on the day after tomorrow, so come drop in and say hi. I'll have new meals to cook, new breakfast to make, and probably more shit to talk about. So yeah, I will see you the day after tomorrow. And I hope you have a great weekend and a great day/night, wherever you are. That's all. Bye.